I can buy myself flower. Hello my loves, I'm Miss Mon. Welcome to my channel. I just want to start by saying thank you so much for 5,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Since we have a reason to celebrate, I thought we would bake a cake. Whilst deciding what cake to bake, I started looking up most popular cakes of decades. And in the 1950s, one of the most popular cakes was a pineapple upside down cake, which is something I've always kind of wanted to try. So that is today's vintage cooking adventures, and I guess it's time for aprons on. Whilst looking for today's recipe, I came across the Vintage Recipe Project, which is a project where people submit their old vintage family recipes, which is where I found today's pineapple upside down cake from. Let's get started with some baking. We're going to start by melting half a cup of butter and pouring it into our baking pan, and then add 1 cup of brown sugar. So this is just diabetes in a baking tin. With our butter and sugar mixture leaking out of the pan already, we're off to a great start. I'm going to dry some pineapple slices and arrange them in the pan with a maraschino cherry right in their little peepee hole. Pineapple ring, pineapple hole. This is getting dirty. With that done, it is now time to move on to our actual cake mixture. To get our cake batter started, we are going to combine our flour, our baking powder and our salt in a large bowl. The next thing we need to do is beat our egg yolks with 1 cup of white sugar until that's combined, and then we will start adding things together. With our eggs and sugar now combined, I'm going to pour that into our flour mixture and then add 5 tablespoons of the pineapple juice into the mixture as well. And now we're just going to mix that up. With the mixture almost done, the last thing we need to do is beat our egg whites until they are forming stiff peaks, and then fold those 2 things together. Almost done. I'm now going to pour my batter over our pineapples and pop her in the oven for half an hour. So that is going to be in the oven at 190 degrees for about 35 minutes. That is a brand new baking pan that the lady in the store guaranteed me I didn't need a liner because it won't leak. It leaked everywhere. I hope it's fine in the oven, but I don't have the highest hopes. We'll see how this turns out. I swear one day we'll have a recipe that goes smoothly. One day. One day. It has now been several hours and our cake is out of the oven and has cooled down. The sugar and butter leaked everywhere. My entire house just smells like burnt sugar. And I'm not looking forward to cleaning the tray because it just leaked everywhere. It is just a horrible mess. So let's just flip this cake out and give it a taste test. Ah, that looks so good. I'm so happy with that. Oh, it's so pretty. Thank you, fridge. I kind of don't want to cut it because it's so pretty. I haven't made anything pretty on this channel in terms of food yet. So that is our slice. She is baked all the way through, but I'm wondering whether she is slightly over-baked. That's a really nice sponge. The cake is really nice. When it was baking, I kept putting my skewer in and it kept coming out with batter. So instead of half an hour, I left it in there for about 45 minutes, which may have been too long, but it just kept coming out with a dirty skewer, which is really odd. She's a lot thicker than I thought. In all the photos, it was quite a thin cake. And I think if the pan hadn't leaked out all the butter and sugar, it would have been absorbed into the cake and a little bit not as dry. Because she needs something wet to go with it, so either a whipped cream or some ice cream, and I think that will make her a lot more enjoyable. But apart from that, yum. She's light, she's fruity. The cake itself, because of the way the eggs were added in, she's really light and fluffy and airy and quite yum. I think I will one day try this recipe again with a few minor tweaks here and there, mainly a better pan, but we will see how we go. That is it for today's vintage cooking adventure. I had quite a lot of fun celebrating some milestones with you guys today. Thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube family. I appreciate each and every single one of you, so thank you so much. I will be back next week with a brand new video, but until then, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, as well as find me on any of my social media. I love hearing from you guys and getting to interact with you guys over there a little bit more. Next week is a brand new video, and I think we're going to start our Valentine's Day content, which I'm very excited for. I will see you guys all in the next video, but until then, be kind, be true, be you, and have a beautiful week. Bye! Love pineapple. It belongs everywhere. Why is it as soon as I start baking on video, everything falls apart, everything breaks, everything leaks? If I did this by myself, no problems. That's why I thought I'd start this series, but no, shan't.